Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Today we are the 40th group is going live. Yes.
Yes.
And we are
Yes.
having a nice class, a guest class also about Ayurveda.
Yes.
Yes. ma'am.
Okay. Okay, all of you rock. All the best.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
Wish
you
you
so
all the
much.
best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Train, 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 train. Hello, Habibi Tindu cat. How are you? You don't look happy. What happened, my dear? Friend,
Hello, Pili bin Bablu Alpucha. How are you, my friend? Yes, you are right. I am not happy. This Omicron virus has scared all the people and they are all inside. I can get any decent fish to eat. I'm always dreaming of grilled fish, my friend.
that's sad. But I have some happy news. There is an amazing place to see here. It's called Expo 2020. So many pavilions of countries, so many amazing things to see. But best of all, amazing food. Also, they have given discounts for animals to go to visit the expo. Yalla Tindu, come here and let's go see the expo.
Yes, sure, my dear.
Next day, the Tindu cat reached. Hello, Tindu, how are you?
Yeah, I am fine. Wow, it was so amazing.
Yes. You love this place, right?
Yes, sure.
Yes. Everything is set. We are directly go to the expo.
Yes,
And
let's go.
Tindu, look at the expo. You know one thing? A very important thing about it. Whatever you want to see, just tell me. They will see. If you want dance, if you want a song, or if you want games or some educational things also, you can choose, okay?
Okay, now I want to see some dance.
Okay. Then we can call Kilimanjaro.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah, Kilimanjaro,
So
finally.
fun.
Wow,
Wow, nice, right, Tindu?
Wow.
Tindu,
Yes, yes,
you like it, right?
yes, Alpucha.
Yes, you can choose another one. Okay?
Yeah.
This is your day. You can choose, okay?
Okay, I choose pineapples.
yes. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town.
The vipers on the bus gone swish, 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 swish. The vipers on the
Vipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish all through the town. We the pineapples signing in.
Pineapple signing in.
Wow.
Oh, wonderful, right?
Wonderful. Yeah, yes.
Wow, super, super, super. Wow, wow, wow.
You can do.
Yeah.
Wow, super, super.
Alpucha, I am
Yes.
also in the dancing mood.
Oh, then okay. Let's dance.
Yeah. Yeah, we the clever
Yeah.
cats signing in.
Wow, wow, wow.
Super, super. Wow, wow, wow,
Super.
wow.
Yes, wonderful. Next. Pinto, what do you want next?
Yeah, we want some games.
Okay, you can choose.
Yeah, I will call Flamingo, Emingo.
Yes. Before that, we can hear some welcome song.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Welcome you.
Yay, wow.
we welcome you all.
Wow.
Wow.
So, you like it, right?
Yes, Alpucha.
Then let's play something, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Jalila ma'am, ready?
Yes, yes.
Can we give them a game?
Yeah, we
Okay.
will give,
And
yeah. Yeah, we
okay.
will give first game to our to
Yes.
Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can give,
Then
okay.
okay, I will share the screen. You can see some images. So in
Okay.
that, 6 images will be hidden in that. So words,
Okay.
hidden words. So you can
Okay.
find out that words. Okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Can you see the images?
Yes.
Okay. Can you find out?
Okay. Yeah, in the door, there is a word in so many words in that door.
Yes. What is that word?
It's like S3 SM
No.
M.
No.
No, that's not.
No.
And the hat also a word in the hat.
Yes. Just tell me the what is the word.
And the word I.
Hungry words.
Yes. Hungry. Yes.
Hungry. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
One word. Then 5 more
Party.
words.
Party.
Yes.
The
Party.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the
Then
mirror also. And in yummy, like
yes.
in the
Yummy.
head of
Yes. In the
yummy
head. Yeah.
head. Yeah. Okay.
Then
Sick.
6 more words.
Okay.
I am zooming for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you find out the word?
No.
Just check in the wall.
Yeah, in that the piano man's had that the cheese, like that
Yes.
cheese.
Yes. Yes. Cheese. Wow.
Cheese.
Superb.
Yeah.
Then
And
Yes, come on, Jalila ma'am, mention them.
Yeah.
in the
Party.
pizza,
Party.
there is a word in that pizza.
yeah, party. Party
Yes.
already told. Yeah. 2 more words is there.
And in the pizza, there is a word in that pizza.
No.
The punch something, right?
Yeah.
What is the word?
Yeah, the music.
Yeah.
Music.
Wow.
It's a
Wow.
music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Superb.
Yeah.
Wow, super.
Yes.
super.
One more word is there.
One more word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just check in the glass.
Mm.
Red.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And over red, music, yummy is that, party,
Okay.
cheese.
Yummy,
Yes.
party, hungry.
Yeah, hungry. Yes. Very good. Very good. Wow. Wow. Super.
Wow,
Super.
super.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes. A
Okay,
nice
go for a
song.
nice song.
Yes.
Yes.
Boomero, super, super, super. Awesome, super. Wow, super.
Wow. Wow. Super.
Super, super.
Yes. Jalila ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. You can give.
Yes, I'm calling that Clever Cats.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, in Clever Cats, Anas ma'am is there.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. And I am giving you 2 assignments. Okay. Shahnaz ma'am, you want to make a story about this thing, book.
I'm really sorry. What,
Yes.
ma'am? What, ma'am?
You
Yes,
want
yes,
to
tell me.
make a story about book.
Book, okay. Once upon a time, there lived a man. He is very fat. Whatever he is seeing, he will eat. Then first he started eating. first he started eating the fruits, then that's okay for him. Then he started eating lots of meat and everything, lots of cookies, chocolate, cake. Then his stomach is so big. He didn't find any entertainment. His entertainment was eating. Then one day what happened is he can't walk. He was very sad. That time, his neighbor is a very nice man. He used to meet him and tell, don't eat like that. But he never listened, okay? But this time also, the neighbor went to meet him and told him that what happened. And the man said, now I realized that I ate a lot and now I'm suffering. So then he said, it's okay. Then he said, I can't even sleep now. Then said, don't worry, I will read a story for you. Then he started reading the story. It was a nice story. He was eagerly listening to the story. Every day, what happened is, this man is telling new stories. He was very fond of that stories. Then he told me that, what is it? Well, all books are this much interesting, because before he didn't read any book, because people used to tell him to read books, but he never listened. Okay. At last, the gentleman said, yes, books are so nice. You can be happy in that. Then the man gifted a book. Like, he was so surprised when he opened the book. It's a book of wonderful life of happiness tips. Every day he read one page. He slowly trying to move. He slowly trying to move and walk. That's full of happiness tip. Then every day he started trying to do that tip. He started eating less food, drink lots of water, but he never look at the mirror, okay? Because now he was interested in the reading. Then one day, one of his friend came, then asked him that, is this Mr. That eating man's, that hungry man's house? Because no, everyone forgot his name, because everyone is telling him, calling him according to his eating habit. Then he said, yes. Then where is he? He said, I am that man. No, you're different. And said, what? What are you telling? I'm that eating man. I'm that. My name is actually Roy. Okay, then you're not Roy. Then said, why you said like that? Look at your body. You're so thin. Then he realized, he go to the bedroom and look at the mirror. He was surprised. That magical book made him a different man. That time onwards, he started a library, and he loved to speak about the importance of book reading and how it is a very good habit also. That man became the best speaker in that village. The end.
Wow.
Wow.
Super story.
Wonderful.
Wow,
Wow.
Yeah,
super wonderful.
Wonderful
Wonderful
story.
story.
yeah, nice song for our Shenas ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. Super, 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 super. Awesome, 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 awesome. Congrats, 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 congrats. Super, 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 super. Awesome, 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 awesome. Super, super. Oh, super,
Wow.
super,
Yay. Wow. Wow.
super.
Wow. Super. Super.
Wow,
Oh,
super, super.
wow. Super.
Oh, okay, Asha ma'am, and you are, yeah, and it's your turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will say one word, and that is, I am telling with the reverse mode, and you have to find out what the original word. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm telling it speedy. Okay. Okay. Now you get, Asha ma'am?
Yeah.
RORRIM.
What, ma'am?
No, I will
Scrolling?
say one time.
Scrolling?
No, I am telling it's in a reverse mode. You have to find out that by arranging in that straight mode. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. RORRIM.
Oh, yeah.
Mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just
Yes.
on that. Yeah. And
Wow.
one more word for Asha ma'am. Yeah. HCEEPS.
Once more, ma'am.
HCEEPS.
Sheep.
Keep.
No, speech.
Sheep.
Speech.
It's already doing by ourselves in every day. Speech. Okay.
Okay,
Then,
ma'am.
yeah. Asha ma'am, then, yeah, you did very well, ma'am. Nice one
Yes,
for Asha ma'am.
super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice song for Asha ma'am.
Wow, super.
Super, 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 super. Awesome, awesome. Congrats, congrats, Asha ma'am. Super, awesome, Asha ma'am.
Yay.
Wow.
Wow,
Super.
super.
Yo.
Yo,
Okay.
super.
Yeah. Yes.
Super.
Wow. Indu,
Wow.
you love
Yes,
this, right?
teacher. Yeah,
You
I like
enjoyed,
it.
right? Do
Yeah.
one thing. If you
Yes.
want to learn something, just do that. Before that, I am going to buy grilled fish for you, okay?
Oh,
Please
wow.
enjoy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next we call find apples for the lesson related activities.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Is this Ayurveda hospital?
Hello. Yes. Who is this speaking?
Ma'am, I am Ashwini. I have to consult Dr. Rajida Arun, ma'am. Shall I get the appointment today, ma'am?
Sorry, ma'am. Today she have no time. Today she have a guest. Now she have leave from here.
Okay, ma'am. Shall I? You can give me the location.
That's very informative class related to the Ayurveda treatment. So, okay, I will send the location.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I really want to know that about that topic, ma'am. So I want to go there. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Jaxi ma'am, can we start the program?
Yes, Shalila ma'am, all set. Yeah, hi, Ashwini ma'am, welcome.
Yes, ma'am. I
Yeah.
am coming here. I am very happy to part of this program, ma'am. I am very much interested in this Ayurveda and all. So for that, I am coming here.
Oh, that's good, Ashwini ma'am. Okay. Ashwini ma'am and Shajila ma'am, okay, I'm going to start the program. Okay, can I start?
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Good afternoon, one and all. Today, we all gathered here for a live interaction of about Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and Naturopathy. So, we all like to know more about this natural greeny remedies and all. So, for that, we have somebody very special today. And in order to welcome that special guest, I would like to welcome our beautiful young lady, Ashwini Anish ma'am, for this.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, good evening, all. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome start this auspicious occasion by heartily welcoming our all dignitaries here. So first of all, I would like to welcome our chief guest, the respected chief guest, Dr. Rajida Arun ma'am. She is an Ayurveda doctor and she is a well-known psychologist too. So I heartily welcome you, ma'am, Dr. Rajida Arun ma'am. And next, I would like to welcome our respected and supporting and loving our faculty, Premila ma'am. And
Thank you.
nextly, I welcome our all. Okay, ma'am. Nextly, I welcome our all friends who all are gathered here and present here to support this program. Thank you all. Once again, I welcome all, each and everyone coming here. Thank you all.
Yes, wonderful, ma'am, for the beautiful welcome speech. So now we have our charming queen, Mrs. Asha Krishnan, ma'am, for presidential address.
Yeah, thank you, Jaxi, ma'am. Good afternoon, all. Respected our chief guest, Dr. Rajida Arun, and the 14th batch faculty, our Pramila ma'am, and my dear friends. I extremely overhaul is the opportunity for addressing all you today. As we all know, so today our guest is Dr. Rajida Arun. She is from Tiruvalla, currently residing in Sharjah, UAE, and she completed the BAMS from Ayurveda College, Coimbatore, and did Masters in Psychology from Madras University. Currently working as a student counselor for a reputed school in Ajman, UAE. She is passionate towards Ayurveda and psychology. She has taken various awareness sessions in India and UAE on various topics in Ayurveda and psychology. So I could like to conclude my presidential speech. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Asha Krishnan, ma'am. That was really wonderful. And now I would like to hand over the whole class to you, ma'am. That is our Dr. Rajida Arun, ma'am. We are so happy to have you here. So to learn a lot from you. So I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Jaxi ma'am. Actually, this is the second time I am with you people. And you know, one thing particular about your batch, that is no enthusiasm which you people are showing. Every time I used to join little bit like half an hour or something early so that I will be able to listen what you people are doing. So the way how you are conducting the games, the interactive sessions and everything, everybody is doing their side pretty well. I think so. So that is the first thing. And thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. So let me tell you what I have decided from my end for the topic. So what happened is I thought that I can give you an awareness topic, like if you have any joint pain. Usually what happens whenever people meet Ayurveda doctors, you know, if it is in a function also, they will come and ask, yeah, I have got hair fall or I have this joint pain. Which oil should I apply? Okay, this is what the entire perspective of Ayurveda is like that. So there are some things which I want you people to be aware. Same like our previous class when I was telling you there are the different things which you should take care at the time of pregnancy. The same way, there are many things which can be done from the side of Ayurveda which nobody is aware of. I don't believe that I will sit here and explain to you what are the different kiddies or therapies or panchakarma techniques and all, because you people are not going to practice it. But I can teach you something which you are going to practice. So there comes my topic, and I will tell you what exactly is the topic. So I am going to share the screen.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
I hope you can see my slides, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just a moment. Let me make it into slideshow. Yeah. Okay, so this is my first slide. What is written there? It is okay to be different.
Yes.
Now I have a question for you. Like my previous session, I want you people to interact with me. So can you tell why I have chosen this particular title over there? or else you can say it is a tortoise, right? So why I have kept tortoise? I could have taken any other species, right? I could have taken a bird, I could have taken a butterfly, but why particularly I have taken this tortoise?
This is very slow.
Ayurveda
Okay.
results
Yeah.
are very slow.
I can then
And-
what?
Slow and steady,
once
ma'am.
again,
Slow and
please.
steady.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
slow and steady wins the
Steady,
race.
yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
then
It
Just
can
protection cover on that.
Protection.
Protective cover.
okay. Premila ma'am is coming very near. She is trying from all ends.
We
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that Ayurveda treatment is going slowly. So that
Okay, that was a wide guess because I also didn't even think about that thing. Okay. So that is also one way it is correct. But like we all are perceiving things in our own way, right? Whatever you feel open and you wanted to talk only, you are sharing with me. That's why one is telling that slow and steady wins the race. Another one is telling that Ayurveda things are getting slow. But many things are coming up, right? But this is the only one species which is carrying its house on top of it. Correct or no? Have you
Yes,
seen any
yes,
other
yes, ma'am.
species
yes, ma'am.
which is taking his house on top of that? So that is the reason, particularly, I have kept this tortoise because you know how heavy it will be, right? If
Yeah.
just imagine if the tortoise is not having this house on top of it, it could have moved very fast. But this is his responsibility and he is always carrying it. That is the same way how people are viewing an autistic child. So next is my topic. This is autism spectrum disorder and overview. I'm going to take you a presentation on this. You know why? First, I thought of taking a presentation on ADHD. What is ADHD? Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, right? Then later on, I thought, no, if our children are naughty, it doesn't mean that they have to go for some kind of medical intervention, right or no? Maybe they are very naughty, maybe they are very silent. But autism is not like that. Early intervention is very much important when we are dealing with autism. So that's why I made the topic into autism spectrum disorder. So through this presentation, I will be making you people understand what exactly is autism, what are the treatment lines, and how we are dealing about it in Ayurveda. Because if I tell you purely Ayurveda, no, I don't think that you people will understand. But before that, I want you people to know what exactly is autism. Okay, so we are going to the next slide. Just a moment. I'm going to play you one video. In that video, no, just listen to that. Okay, keep your eyes and ears open and listen to this.
Okay.
So we are playing.
Okay.
About 9-year-old Pranay, who is autistic. He is an art and maths wizard, yet faces exclusion.
9-year-old Pranay, a high-functioning autistic child. Pranay is often referred to as an autistic savant, which means he demonstrates abilities far in excess of what is considered normal.
985 trees are 2,955. 985 fours are 3,940.
So while Pranay may have problems with speech, find comprehension difficult, and struggle with obsession and anxiety, his love for math, art, and a fantastic memory more than set him apart. But that hasn't made life any easier for him.
Most of the time we were just told from the schools that sorry, we are not equipped to handle such kids. Or the other thing could have been that yeah, we have such kids, but we just have a quota of 2 kids and it's already full. So why don't you try somewhere else? So we went from one school to the other and we were politely refused most of the time.
Despite immense potential.
Ghana, Belgium.
Pranay was diagnosed with autism, a neurological and communication disorder, when he was 3.5 years old. Pranay's father has formed a group in Pune to help families with autistic children. The group has close to 100 members and they work together to find solutions for their children's future. For many of them, however, it's only the beginning of a journey they're still trying to map.
Just because, for example, I was passionate about something, I could find that Pranay is very, very good at it. But it may be just 1 or 2% of what he can actually do.
The Right to Education Act mandates that every child between 6 to 14 years of age, including disabled children, be provided free and compulsory education. The National Council of Teachers has also decided to educate teachers as far as children with special needs are concerned. But experts...
Okay, so...
About 9-year-old Pranay.
Okay, so you have seen a video about Pranay, right? What did you observe about Pranay?
What, ma'am?
You saw that how Pranay is moving around, how he is doing the things. So what are your observations?
He is very good in something.
Yes,
Other
in
than
3.5.
Okay, yes, Jaxi ma'am was telling something. Anything else? Have you noticed something which you find it as it is not normal?
No.
Okay, so it means that when you are listening to a video of an autistic child, only the people who are well aware of autism are able to identify the differences. That's why you are also expecting that Pranay is like every other normal child. But Pranay has been diagnosed with autism when he was around 3.5 years of age. Okay. So now we will see what exactly is autism. Have you ever heard of this term?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
In what context did you hear this and what is your opinion about that? What do you understand by autism?
They are like complex, but they have a special ability in some area of something. But their social communication is little bit lesser compared to other kids.
Okay. Who was the person who was answering it?
Shahnas.
I expected it was you. Okay, because I was aware of the sound. So coming to the autism, autism is actually a developmental disorder. Okay, as already Shahnas ma'am is telling, it affects the communication and the behavior. You know, when I am talking to you, we are actually communicating, right or no? Whatever I am telling, you are listening to me. Whatever you are telling, even I am also listening to you. So when that communication happens, we are able to convey the messages, right or no? Yes. When that communication is not happening, what exactly an autistic child wanted to convey, it is not going to get conveyed. Okay? And it can result in abnormal behavior. You just imagine this, maybe when somebody is coming to you and telling that I wanted this, that person is telling something, but you are not able to identify what exactly the person is telling. Then what will happen? Again and again you will ask, right? What do you want? You tell me, what is the color of that? How it is looking? You tell me, then only I will be able to understand. This will be your communication towards that particular person. The same way, an autistic child is not able to express what exactly he wants. So there is a lack in communication, and when you are not able to understand what he is going to tell you, it can result in an abnormal behavior. Okay. So the brain of an ASD child does not process the sound, sights, and smells like an average person. For example, now I know that many of you are concentrating on the screen. You are listening to me. Okay. Maybe when your child is running around, you are keeping an eye on your child also. Or else maybe when there is some text popping up, you are seeing that also. So most often we used to tell that all the ladies are multi-talented personalities, right? We are very good at doing multiple tasking. So an autistic child is not like that. Whenever he is concentrating on a particular thing, he can do only that thing. He can't concentrate on something else. Okay. So this results in some behaviors that are considered to be awkward. And what is the prevalence? Why we are discussing this? So when we are thinking, now I am telling you that I am going to explain you about autism. So I want you people to understand roughly 23 of every 10,000 children in India are having autism. And 0.23% is far less than the 1.47 in US. The prevalence of autism in United States is far high compared to the ones which we have in India. And about 1 in 100 children in India under age 10 has got autism. And the global prevalence rate is 1 by 54. Now you understand why I am telling you about autism. If we are able to identify it, it will be well and good.
Yes.
So coming to the next one, what are the 3 main symptoms of autism? As you have already seen, the average age of diagnosis is 2 years, though some children may be diagnosed at around the age of 5 years. And what is the first thing? Difficulty in communicating and interacting with others. That is the first part. You all will be knowing that every child will have certain developmental milestones, right or no? We are expecting a child to start walking by the age of 1.5 years of age. We are expecting the child to start talking by the age of 1.5 to 2 years of age. We expect the child to start talking sentences by the age of 4 or 5 years, right? Before that, it is called as telegraphic speech. So each and everything is coming under the milestones. We used to tell that the developmental milestones of the child has been achieved properly. Okay, that is the term which we use. Then the child will be facing difficulty in communicating and interacting with others. Maybe when a child is coming in your KG, I will tell you the context also. When you are going to the KG section and you are teaching there is one child particularly coming to you. Maybe the child is 4 years old, but the child is coming and tell you some other word for water. Okay. 2-3 days, you are observing the child. You are not able to understand what exactly the child is telling by that. After 3 days, you will find out that the child is asking for water. Okay. Then what will be your first thought? You will be thinking in your mind, why he could have asked in a better way. Right or no? You will be thinking that, oh, he is meaning only this. Then why he could have asked the other way? This will be the thought. And this is what we call as difficulty in communicating. And you can find that it is very difficult for an autistic child to make friendship with others. The child will be sitting there alone. He won't mingle with others. And restricted interest and repetitive behavior. When you were observing about Pranay, you could have seen that he was holding his hand somewhere like this. Okay. There were some hand tactics. Either he will be holding it like this, or he will be twisting or turning, something like that he will be doing with the hands. So that kind of habits are there, and it is most often repetitive. What do you mean by repetitive behavior? We will come to that context. Then inability to function well in all areas of life. Inability to function well means what? When you will tell that you are able to function well and you are able to manage all the things by yourself, you will be telling that you are able to function well, right or no?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You are telling that I am a very good housewife. Why are you telling like that? You are able to wake up in the morning, you are able to make food, you are able to cook lunch, you are able to make dinner, you can take care of your kids. So everything is going well for you. So that is called as ability to function well. An autistic child is not like that. He doesn't have the ability to function well in his areas of life. Now we will go in detail. So see this slide. It is an interesting slide, right? So many facial expressions you can see. So first is little or inconsistent eye contact. Now, as you are seeing me, you will be finding that I am seeing on the screen, right? I'm not seeing somewhere else. I'm not wandering around and all. I'm just looking at the screen. But when you are talking to an autistic child, you are not able to establish the eye contact with the child. If anybody is feeling sleepy, you could have told me, okay? Because why I am telling that is, it is not the fault that you are falling asleep in the middle of the session, because I know that you are working pretty hard enough to conduct the session. So I do understand that. And if at all you wanted to
We are
discuss
not
something in
sleeping. We are
between,
very
it is
much.
okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then having difficulty in communicating with others and often talking continuously about a subject. Often talking continuously about a subject in the sense, let's imagine we have a male child of 4 years of age who is very fond of cars. Okay. Cars in the sense, maybe the child is not even able to pronounce his name properly, but you go and ask him which car model is that, he will be telling you Porsche or CNE or something else, Bentley, Rolls Royce and all, he will tell. Sometimes no, he will be very peculiar in telling that the wheel cup is looking like that, it has got a silver wheel cup, or else you can tell that he's going to tell that there is some animal in the front, he is meaning jaguar. Okay, so there are many specifications about the cars, and even though maybe the child is continuously talking about the cars from the past 10 or 15 minutes, you wanted to interrupt. Okay, you are not interested in that, so you wanted to tell him, come, it's okay, we will discuss something else. Still he will be telling the same thing. Yeah, he is not going to move away from the topic. Okay, and next is robotic kind of talking. What is robotic kind of talking? When we are talking, we will add some voice modulations, right or no? What is voice modulation? There will be ups and downs. Otherwise, what will happen? It will look like a robotic sound. There is no feeling, no expression. If I am telling, I'm sad, okay, I'm telling like this. So you can understand that I am feeling sad. What if I am telling, I'm sad, I'm happy? You are not able to understand the difference between happy and sad, right? How we are understanding the difference? We are understanding because of the voice modulation, the way we are expressing the things. Your child will come to you in a happy tone and tell that, Mama, I have got chocolates. Seeing his face itself, you will be able to understand that he might have got chocolates, right?
Yes.
But for an autistic child, you won't be able to understand what kind of emotion the child is undergoing. Okay, so there is lack of facial expression and having trouble in understanding other people's words and emotions. For example, your child knows when you are angry, right? When mama is angry, every child knows. So usually what happens, the children won't come near you. They know that mama is angry. If I go, I will get scoldings. So they will avoid the situation, right? But an autistic child may not be able to understand it. So what happens? He will come to you and tell that, Mama, listen to me. I have something to tell you. Then you will tell that, I'm in a bad mood. Can you go there and sit? Again, he will come to you telling that, Mama, I have something to say. That is an autistic child. Okay, he is not able to understand the emotions. Going to the next slide, Dpa behavior. You can see the boy who is sitting there is playing only with cars. No other toys is there. He is playing only with cars. So repeating certain behavior or unusual behavior. Sometimes no, he will be keep on collecting all the cars. I'm not telling that the children who are collecting the cars are autistic. I'm not telling that. But you should keep an eye on how the child is doing that. And also repeating words or phrases. This no, we usually see those kind of children in the school. You know how? When we are asking the child, okay, what is your name? The child will be telling me back, what is your name? Okay. Again, I am asking, what is your name? Can you tell me your name? He will be telling that, can you tell me your name? Okay, the repetition will be there. Either this will be the same kind of repetition which I told now, or else it will be like if you are telling him that is a pencil. He is telling pencil, pencil, pencil. Maybe he will make a rhyme out of pencil also. But no other words will be there. It is only with pencil. Okay. So that is called as echolalia. Echo means repeating and lalia means language or words. So that is called as echolalia. Okay. And next is showing intense interest in certain topic. As I already told you, Maybe they are showing some interest towards only the cars, or maybe some children are very peculiar about maybe some clothing, or maybe they are telling about color pencils. Okay, so like that they are particular about their interest. And next is they are habituated to a particular routine. What do you mean by habituated to a particular routine? Anybody can tell me? Yes.
It's an they will keep do the same in every day.
Okay. Yeah, it means
Repeating
that they will
things.
follow a timetable. That is the thing.
Yes.
Like every day morning, you are giving them breakfast at 7:30. Exactly 7:30, you can find that the child is sitting at the table waiting for breakfast. You are telling them that breakfast is not ready. Can you wait for half an hour? Again, he will be sitting there with the plate. Maybe he will start banging the plate. Okay, because he is habituated to a particular routine. He is habituated to eating the breakfast at 7:30, eating the lunch at 1 o'clock, and eating the dinner at 8 o'clock. He doesn't want to change from that. Okay, and adaptation requires more time than expected. Adaptation means what? What do you mean by adaptation?
Like new things, adaptation, acquiring new things, new habit like that.
Or what we are expecting, they will be more. What?
You are coming very near.
Yeah. What we are expecting, so more than the child will be in a particular.
You all are wives. I can tell you an example to tell you about the adaptation. Once you got married, after 1 month, you will get adapted to your in-laws' home. Right or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So adjusting to a particular situation is called as adaptation. I can't find any other example other than this. This is very easy to understand.
Correct, ma'am. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so adaptation for a like for your child, if the child is not autistic, what happens is you can tell to the child, "Mama woke up late. I took some time for preparing the lunch. It will take some time," and all. Your child will understand. But the autistic child will be very reluctant to understand this. Okay, and very sensitive to light, noise, or temperature. Sometimes, no, all on a sudden, if you are entering the room, you are coming in as a family, okay? But the child, immediately the child is telling, lights are bright, I can't see. Okay? You are thinking where the lights are bright. Everybody is standing in the same room. But the child is very sensitive to light, noise, and also temperature. Sometimes you can find that they will be closing the ears like this.
Their eyes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
Sound,
doesn't
will
want to
closing their
hear
eyes.
too high sound. So they will close the ears. Okay, that is making them concentrate on the things properly. And we do have children in my school. I do have autistic children who are not able to concentrate on their task when the entire class is talking. Okay, when the teacher is telling something, I can see that my child is simply roaming around. I don't expect that he will come back, sit there and listen to that. When everybody is quiet, I know that he will come back. Okay, so that is the way how we will identify this. And then functional disability. Functional disability, halfway we have discussed, right? Inability to socially interact. The child is not able to convey his communication, right? He is not able to tell others what exactly he needs. Maybe when he is walking also, he is keeping his hands like this on the chest, he will hold like this and all, and nobody will want to come to him. And maybe somebody is coming near also, he will tell, no, don't touch. Don't touch. I don't want to be touched. Okay. So there is inability to socially interact, and adjusting to the social situations is also very difficult. You can imagine just when you are taking this child to a crowd, right? Maybe you are taking the child to a birthday party. I don't think that it is going to work, because the birthday party, there will be lots of sound and there will be children cheering up, screaming, crying and all, and which is going to make our child very upset. Okay, and has specific food preferences. Specific food preferences in the sense, if the child wants to eat only rice and curd, that will be his habit. If you change the color of the curd and you are making it into buttermilk, no, the child won't eat. Okay, you are telling him the same thing has been made into buttermilk, but he doesn't want to eat that. Okay, and difficulty in schooling and behavioral and emotional issues. Behavioral and emotional issues means he doesn't want to be touched. So that is resulting in a different kind of behavior. And also emotional issues. Emotional issues in the sense he will start crying very fast. Okay, like that.
Showing
And then,
tantrums.
yeah, next one. I'm going to tell you about the treatments also. The treatment is nothing but in the modern medicine, we do have occupational therapy. Occupational therapy means what? Any idea? Occupational therapy means they will be training him to do his day-to-day activities. Okay, so they will create a timetable and then afterwards they will advise him this time. They will tell to the parents, you have to wake the child up in this time and then afterwards you have to serve him breakfast at this time. The child has to get a break every half an hour. Like that, they will give you a timetable. And we are making the child occupationally fit to for the life. Okay. And next is the behavioral therapy. Behavioral therapy is there to it is there to control the behavior of the child. Okay, maybe the child is always doing some activities with his hands and all. So usually what they will advise, no, they will ask to give some stress balls. Okay, so that the child is always grasping on the stress ball like this or playing with that. And if the child is roaming around, you can give him some crayons or color pencils or clay, whatever it is. Okay, so controlling the behavior. And next one is cognitive behavioral therapy. What is cognitive behavioral therapy? What is cognition? Cognition means what? You are going to learn about all these things. Cognitive skills of a child. You will be learning this.
Intelligence.
Yeah, it is something related to intelligence. So sometimes, no, sometimes the autistic child will have specific towards some extent. Okay, maybe the child is very good at coloring. Maybe the child is very good at painting. Maybe the child is very good at numbers. Child is very good at calculations, but maybe they are poor with the language. Okay, I do have children who can do the memory calculations within seconds, but not able to read a single word in English alphabets. Can you believe that? So this is the way how it is working. So those children who have got some issues with the intelligence, they are not able to remember some of the things which they are learning, are given some practice. Okay, and also behavioral therapy. Usually from the schools and all, we will recommend cognitive behavioral therapy because we want the child to function academically well and also behaviorally he should be independent. He wanted to do his things all by himself. So we used to send them for cognitive behavioral therapy. Then next one is speech therapy. Not for all children. For those children who have got the communication issues, we used to send them for the speech therapy. Last one is not coming from your end. It is applied behavioral analysis. This is actually a kind of test. Okay, when we have some doubt, like sometimes no, I used to get some feedback from my teachers telling that this child has got some problem. Can you just call him and check? So I will call, I will check with the child. I will make him talk. I will try interacting with the child. Maybe I also end up in doubt. So what happens? I will ask the parent. And it is not an easy task. You know why? Because it is very difficult to convince the parent. What is their mindset? No, they are thinking that once my child is diagnosed as autistic, the entire society is going to pursue my child as an autistic child.
Yes.
Okay. So what I used to tell to my teachers is, if your child is not able to follow our curriculum, it is not the fault of the child. It is the fault of our curriculum. Yes. The child doesn't find anything interesting in our curriculum because our curriculum is very comprehensive, right? You just imagine a textbook where there is lots of pictures, lots of coloring, and there are so many interesting activities. Everybody will be interested to go to school, right? Even I also will be interested to go. Rather than going and learning 2-3 pages of history and geography, I do like coloring. I wanted to sit there and color. So that is the way how we are viewing the things. So we have to make the parents understand that autism is not a problem, but how the way you are dealing with it. Okay. So applied behavioral analysis, we used to refer the children to the psychologist, clinical psychologist, so that they will be conducting some tests. And then afterwards, we will get a report. You know how the report will come? It is called as a psychological assessment. Okay, so once they are sending us the report, they will tell that maybe this child wanted this training, that training. The class hours should be extended. Maybe the child is supposed to give individualized training, like a kind of tuition, okay, or remedial teaching. So they will be giving many suggestions from their end. This is what comes in the modern.
Special teachers
Yes.
also.
In my school also there is one special education need coordinator. So he's the one who is taking care of all the remedial teaching. Maybe we are going to give 1 hour for the child, and the child will be sitting there, and we are not going to make him learn the things the same way which is taught in the class. We will, you know how the children are seeing us, we will look like some doctors. We will have lots of color pencils, we will have color papers, we have color pens, we have stars, we have stickers, so that the child is seeing us like somebody who is very interested. We don't want the child to cry all the way to our special training room. We want the child to laugh out loud. We want the child to sit there and color. That is the way how we are molding up an autistic child. Okay. So this is the only treatment aspect from the modern end. For some children, as already at the initial stage of my presentation, somebody was telling that the autistic children will have special talent towards something else. Don't look at their flaws. We have to look at their positives, what they are capable of doing. So sometimes this autistic children, no, there are different variants of autism. Like autism is a spectrum of disorders. For some children, there are intellectual disabilities, there is communication disabilities, there is behavioral issues. But for some children, the intellectual abilities are fine. The child will be extra brilliant. Okay. So that is called as Asperger's syndrome. It is something else. And there is one more which is coming out. Those children who have got photographic memory. You know what is a photographic memory? Whatever they are reading in the textbook, no? Exactly, it will be like a picture they will remember. Okay?
Yes.
So that is called as Savant syndrome. Autism along with Savant syndrome. So this is a spectrum
Even
of
some places
disorders.
also, na ma'am. Even some places also, once they see, they won't forget the place.
Yeah, they will have exceptional memory. Like if you are asking a child, he will be clearly remembering when did he come to your home and how the way he come to your home. Maybe he is telling you that I have seen a blue house on the way to your home. I have seen a bird there, or I have seen some lights there. The way how they are telling the things is different. You know, you have to encourage the child to talk. Maybe when you are giving an assignment in the classroom, you are telling them that just draw an apple tree. Okay, just imagine you are telling them to draw an apple tree. Maybe the child is not able to express how he should draw the apple tree, even though the apple tree is there in his mind. So in front of everybody, you know, don't tell that, see how what he has drawn in that there is nothing in his paper. Rather than this, no, just put in your imagination to that. You tell that, see how nicely he has drawn this. Maybe he must have scribbled, but still you can tell that these are the leaves, these are the apples. So you can see that our autistic child's face will be lighting up with the smile because we are not letting him down. That is the way how we are dealing things. Okay, if something is broken, we can fix it, right? At least give it a try. Instead of telling that it can be discarded, don't go for that. Just try. So I'm going to tell you how I'm going to try this. This is the Ayurvedic part of autism. Don't try to read the things which is written there because it is purely Sanskrit. Okay. So what is written there is, I will read out for you. Don't worry. We have the explanation coming up. So it is Dividhama Sattva Pariplavascha Aryagula Rishtiradiradacha Abhathavaktam hridayam cha shunyam samanyam unmada agadasya lingam samuda cheda na sukham na dukkam na ajarad adharmo purva shantim vinyatabasta smriti buddhi samyo brahmatyayam cheda ida tadascha. I know that you didn't understand anything. Maybe those people who might have understood something are still concentrating on Sugam and Dukkam. Because that everybody can understand, right?
Yes.
So I will tell you what exactly is the meaning of this. So, Di Vibhrama. Di means nothing but our buddhi or intellect. Okay. So, Vibhrama means what? It means some confusion. So, an autistic child is not very clear about his thoughts. He doesn't know what is right, what is wrong, whether it can be told now, whether it can't be told. Okay, so there is some confusion coming up. And next is Sattva Pariplavashta. Sattva Pariplavashta is nothing but fickleness of mind. You know what is fickleness of mind? When you are assigned with some work, you will do it with all your mind. Right or no?
Yes.
When Pramila ma'am is telling you that the team Pineapple should do this activity tomorrow. So you will be discussing that and you will be putting in all your effort and you will be working on that. You are working with your mind, right? If your mind is not straight, what will happen? Whether you will be able to work on that?
No.
Okay, so that's the same thing which happens. Then next is Abattha Vaktam. Abattha means what? When we do something stupid, right? Yeah. So when we are telling or blabbering out something which is not relevant, just imagine the situation where you are going to a funeral. Okay, just imagine you are taking your child also with you. Then suddenly the child is standing there and everybody is crying. So what happens? The child will start telling that, Mama, see the car there, or Mama, see the candles there, see the lights, see the color, see how the way he kept his hands. Okay, so this is a kind of speech which we are not expecting at a funeral. Right or no? We want everybody to be silent. So the child is simply blabbering out some things which is coming to his mind. So that is called as Abattha Vakam. Next is Hridayam cha Shunyam, emptiness of mind. Emptiness of mind is nothing but your mind is the one which is full of emotions, feelings, everything is there in your mind. So when the child is not able to express his feelings, he doesn't know what is sad, he doesn't know what is angry, he doesn't know how to express his happiness. That is called as Hridayam cha Shunyam. And next comes na sukham na dukkam, not able to express his feelings. And smriti buddhi samyo brahmam. Smriti and buddhi are something which is called as memory and intellect. Okay, I told you, no, maybe they are not able to remember the things. Maybe they are remembering, but they are in a confused state. So that is smriti buddhi samyo brahmam. Then cheda ida tadascha. Mind is wavering here and there. I can tell you easier terms. Mind is flying out of the window. Okay. That means what? When you are teaching in the class, the child will be busy doing something else.
Yeah.
We are not able to gain his concentration. That is called as Teda Ida Tadascha. So all these symptoms are evident in autism. These are the symptoms you will find in autism. So where lies the problem? You just imagine the way when I am telling a parent that the child is having unmada. Definitely I will get some beatings. Because unmada is, what is the meaning of unmada? Somebody who is mad, right?
Yeah.
So that if I am going to tell to the parent that the child, your child has got unmada, definitely the parent is going to beat me.
Yes.
So where the things has to be changed, I have to change the perspective of the people. The way how they are dealing with unmada. Unmada, the English term is nothing but it is called as insanity. Insanity means what? Somebody who is into consciousness. Okay, somebody who is very clear with the thoughts. Insanity means somebody who is not very clear with the thoughts. That is the simple explanation. But when we are telling about Unmada, the way how we are expecting the things are to be changed, we have to think that everybody has got this insanity in us. Right or no? When you are losing your anger, you will tell that I behave like a mad girl. Right?
Yes.
So everybody has got a certain extent of insanity in us, but when we are extending it to the child, it seems to be difficult.
Yes.
So if I am telling that the child is having all these problems evident in autism, whether I have got treatment, we will see. So this is the line of treatment. Samshamana Chikitsa. You know what is Samshamana Chikitsa? Pacifying therapy. You have heard about Panchakarma, right? Vamanam, Virejanam, Vasti, Nasyam and all you have heard.
Yes.
But Samshamana is something which is called as like when you are taking some medications and pacifying or reducing the problem. Okay. So in Samshamana Chikitsa, already we have discussed that in autism there is some problem with the brain, right? The intellect has got some problem. The buddhi, the smriti has got some problem. So we are dealing with some drugs like Brahmi, Shanga, Pushpi. You know what is Brahmi, right? Everybody might have taken in your smaller age. Brahmi Cap, Brahmi Swarasam, everything you have taken. Because every time, whenever there is an exam or something, your parents will tell that it is better to take Brahmi.
Yes,
Okay.
Brahmi.
Okay, Santosh Brahmi is also in market. And still we people are buying it. So Brahmi is a Methia drug. Methia drug is something which can improve the memory. Okay. And Shanga Pushpi is the next option. You might have known about this.
Yeah.
See the next one. It is called as Mahapaishajika Krita. Don't be scared about that because it is mentioning as Mahapaishajika Krita. Why I have particularly mentioned this? This is the only one Grida which is advised to be given to the children who are below 7 years of age. Okay, so a child's intellectual ability will be getting developed till 6 years of age. Whether it is correct or no, you have known that your name is so and so. For example, I know that my name is Rekita, right?
Yes.
Maybe when I am in my kindergarten or kindergarten, I might have learned the spelling of my name. Afterwards, whether you people are daily writing and learning it, no, you are remembering it. Yeah. So it means that something you might have learned in your kindergarten stage is still there in your brain. So that is the brain development. So every child's all the features, like we are applying the basics of the ABCDs, right? We are learning ABCDs, we are learning and all, and we are just adding something to that. We are not learning anything new, only adding things. So a child's memory will be reaching to its full extent by the age of 6 years. That's why we are telling it is very crucial to identify autism at the early stages. Once it is crossing 6 years of age, it will be very difficult for us to find a solution. Okay, so the early, the best. Then next comes the Samshodhana Chikitsa. Samshodhana Chikitsa is nothing but the Panchakarma. You know that when you are getting a good head massage, everybody will sleep nicely, right?
Yes, yes. Sure.
Okay. The same way we are doing Apyanga is oil massage. Shirodhara, I think you might have seen this, right? Some medicated liquids will be poured over the head. And so Shirodhara, Nasya. Nasya means through the nose. So we will instill some medicines in the nostril. Why we are putting the medicine in the nostril if we have a problem for brain?
Right. With the nose.
Yeah, what is wrong with the nose? Why we are putting it particularly there? Any idea? Any thoughts?
It's related to brain.
Yeah, it's related to brain.
All are interconnected.
Yeah.
What is interconnected? So I don't think that if I pour medicine in the nose, it will come to the ears. I don't think so.
No, it
So
will
what is the reason?
in our mouth
Okay,
itself.
so I will tell you. Nasyam is very much important for all the disorders above the neck. Okay, why we are mentioning that is Nasahi Shirasodwaram. It means that nose is an opening which is going directly to the brain. And sometimes we might have heard that if you get a nice punch on the nose, no, what happens?
Something will happen from inside our head.
Yeah, if the punch is so severe, maybe the person will fall unconscious. Sometimes he will lose life also. You know why? There is a marma behind this nose. It is called as Sringadaga marma. Okay? So that is an opening which is having direct access to the brain. Rather than taking medication and taking some time, maybe 3 or 4, as you told, Ayurveda is very slow. Maybe it will take 3 months and all. But if you start instilling the medicine in the nostril, it is going to work faster. You know how? If you have cold or sinusitis or migraine, just try pouring some Anutaila or some Saffagrin drops in your nostril. After maybe giving a good massage and all, afterwards what happens? The entire mucus will come out. Whatever is getting blocked here and there, no, it all will come out. Okay. So it clearly mentions that nose is an opening to the brain. After that, you will find that your headache is reduced. You feel light. Okay. So Abhyanga, Chirodhara, Nasya, and Basti Chigilsa. Basti is something like enema. Through the anal opening, we used to instill some medicine, but that is usually done only after 7 years of age. Okay, when we are telling about the treatment line, I was telling all the things in general. Then Ayurvedic treatments are providing symptomatic relief to the patients with autism. We are treating the patients based on their problems. If somebody is coming to you and mentioning that the child has got the communication issues, maybe we are going to tell that you can give Vayambar. You have heard about this, right? Vayambar.
Yes.
It's called as
Yes,
water.
for the small kids we are.
Yeah. Tenum Vayambar, right?
Yes,
So the
Tenum
same
Vayambar.
way we used to tell. So based on the symptoms, we are advising with the treatments. Now, it is an important slide. See, Ayurvedic scriptures have not mentioned anything about autism. Can you believe that? We do have many diseases which are mentioned in Ayurveda, which are relevant in the current era. I can tell that Corona is also mentioned in Ayurveda. Okay. Previously, when there was Chikungunya, it was also mentioned in Ayurveda. But you can't find a reference about autism in Ayurveda. There will be some reason, right? So what is the reason? The preventive aspect is the reason for that. Ayurveda is the only text which is advising what are the things to be done by a pregnant woman, which is causing the reduction in the genetic predisposition. Sometimes the modern people used to tell that because of some genetic mutation, some abnormality in the chromosomes, autistic children are born. Okay, so Ayurveda is mentioning at the time of consumption itself, Ayurveda is mentioning what you should take, what you should avoid, what all things you can eat, what all things you should not eat. Okay, so in the olden times, all the people were following this. That time, allopathy was not much in prevalent. Okay, so people were resorting to Ayurveda. They were taking many medicines, and afterwards also, like after the delivery, there was Sudiga Upacharya. Sudiga Upacharya is nothing but antenatal and postnatal care. Okay, postnatal care, many are taking. I know, Pulilehium you will take, and you will be taking some other medicines like Dhanvandara Arishtam, Dhanvandaram Kashayam, Dhanvandaram Gulika. Okay,
Yes, tablet
all
is
those
there.
things you will be taking, and Vidaryadi Kashaya or Vidaryadi Leha you will be taking for improving the breast milk. So all the aftercare medicines people are following now, but nobody is bothered about the antenatal care. We don't have time, right? We don't have time for thinking about all these things. Once you get conceived, you will go directly to the doctor. You will see the folic acid tablets, the calcium supplements. You will start eating this, that. You don't know what all things should be avoided. So when people are doing like that, we can expect autism. But when we are aware about that, we can prevent the autism, right? So last is one, Garbhobagadagara bhavas and Garbhasthabhaga bhavas are also mentioned. What is Garbhobagadagara bhavas? It means the factors which are causing some problems with the pregnancy. And also next is Garbhasthabhaga bhavas are something which is contributing towards pregnancy, that which is considered to be healthy for pregnancy. All these things are mentioned in Ayurveda. So now you are thinking that I'm simply telling this, right? Whether it is mentioned or no, you have doubt. So see this. See this. So you can see the first month onwards. I will read only one order because we do have many texts. So we usually resort to Charaka Samhita. Okay, from the treatment aspect, we used to tell that. So in the first month, you can see that non-medicated milk. There your calcium supplement is going to increase, right? So non-medicated milk. Next comes milk medicated with Madhura Rasa. You know why Madhura Rasa is mentioned there? Second month, what will happen? There will be morning sickness.
Sickness, yeah.
Right? You are not fond of taking many things.
Yeah.
Maybe you wanted to take only Madhura Rasa. So to prevent that, milk medicated with Madhura Rasa is given. And third month, milk with the honey and grida. Okay, because we wanted to give some nourishment to the child. So you remember my previous session, I was telling you in the third month, what will happen? Vikti bhavadi mase asya tritiye gatra panchagam. It means that 5 parts, head, 2 hands and 2 legs are starting to grow. So it needs some nourishment, right? To get the flexibility and also milk with honey and grida. Fourth month, milk with the butter. Then fifth month, grida prepared with the butter extracted from milk. Sixth month, grida prepared with milk medicated with Madhura Rasa. You know, when you are eating more and more of Madhura Rasa, what will happen? Maybe you will put on weight, right? So usually Madhura Rasa is considered as Jeevaniya, means it is promoting some life, and also it is Preenanam, means it is nourishing in nature. Okay. People used to tell that when you are taking Ayurvedic medicine, maybe you will lose weight. That is because Ayurvedic medicines are Kashaya Rasa. Kashaya Rasa is going to reduce the weight. It is not nourishing. Okay. So that's why all the medicines are made out of Madhura Devyas. Then 8th month, you just see Shira Yavagu mixed with the Higrada. Shira Yavagu is nothing but something like our kanji or rice gruel. Okay, it is also mixed with the grida. Sometimes 8th month, what will happen? The pregnant lady, there are chances to develop constipation. Okay, so we used to tell that you should not put extra strain on the stomach. Right or no? If you strain too much, the uterus is also going to come down. So you should prevent that. That's why it is Shira Yavagu mixed with the grida. Light diet. But still, the things of nourishment is there. 9th month, you see, there is Anuvasanavasti with oil prepared with Madhura Rasa Devyas and also vaginal tampon. It means that it will look like a pad. On that, oil will be put and it has to be instilled into the vagina. That is because usually when you have pain, we used to tell that Vada is increasing. That's why all the people used to tell, no, I have joint pain, I have that pain, this pain. When they are going to the doctor, doctor will tell that you have Vada problem only. Okay, so the same thing. So in the pregnancy, during the 9th month, when you are going for the Braxton Hicks contractions are there, no? So the Braxton Hicks contractions, when it is starting up, we consider it as Vada and we are asking you to put Taila. Taila is the best medicine for Vada. When you have dryness in the skin, what you will apply? You will apply oil, right?
Oil.
Yeah.
The same thing. Okay. So we are trying to reduce the vada. If the vada is too high, we used to give Anawasanavasti, which will result in normal delivery. Cesarean was not heard in the olden times unless and until there were some complications. I'm not telling that cesarean birth should be avoided and all. If you end up in some complications, you should definitely go for cesarean session. But if you are perfectly fine, there is no need for that. The body has got the things to be done in its own way. We should not interfere. Okay, you are carrying the baby inside for 9 months. So when there is a time for it to come out, it is going to come out. Sometimes you will see, there is breech presentation. Maybe the baby's shoulder is coming out. So definitely the baby needs some help, right? So sometimes they will put the hands inside, they will twist the baby, they will pull it out. Okay? So that kind of assistance can be done, but why can't we resort to all these regimens? So when we are resorting to this, we can avoid autism. And different author is mentioning different things, but most probably everything is Madhura Rasa. I told you the need behind the Madhura Rasa also. So for a healthy progeny, you can do the Mandwise regimen according to Ayurveda, even though Ayurveda is slow. As you told, slow and steady wins the race. So Ayurveda is going to win the race in autism. So prevention is always better than cure. Following the Ayurvedic regimen during the pregnancy period, definitely it is going to result in a healthy progeny. So why I took this session is, I want you people, I know that only 12 people are listening to me. I want all the 12 of you to spread a word about this. We do have treatment for autism. We do have management aspect. More than that, we do have preventive aspect too. Okay. So we can minimize the prevalence of autism. And I don't want any parent to struggle because of this. And even though sometimes it happens, because in Ayurveda also we used to tell that there are some things which happens because of Purva Karma. Okay, maybe some of you will be disagreeing with me, but I can tell you some example. Sometimes when both the parents are perfectly fine, they can give birth to a blind child. What is the reason behind that? So that is something related to Purva Karma. We are not able to explain some of the things. That's why in Ayurveda, we have two kinds of treatment. That is called as Deva Vyabhastraya Chikitsa and Yukti Vyabhastraya Chikitsa. And one more is there, Sattva Avajaya Chikitsa. Okay. So Deva Vyabhastraya Chikitsa is nothing but money and all, like some prayers, some chantings, or some threads, some holistic threads when you are tying on the hand and all. That is coming under the Deva Vyabhastraya Chikitsa. Okay. Sattva Avajaya Chikitsa is nothing but when you are giving some strengthening kind of things, like counseling, no? A pregnant lady wanted support. So you should offer support. You have to tell them this is perfectly normal. You can do this, you can do that, rather than making her scare of the things. And then last one is Yukti Vyabhastraya Chikitsa. Yukti Vyabhastraya Chikitsa is nothing but our medicines. We used to give medicines. So an Ayurvedic doctor will be practicing Deva Vyabhastraya, Yukti Vyabhastraya, and Sattva Avajaya Chikitsa. It means that when a patient is coming in, we know that we should give them some support. We should assist them. We have to take out all the fear from the patient and we have to listen to them, treat them accordingly and based on our yukti. And we definitely believe that things are going to work. And autism is seeing the world from a different angle. And I want every one of you to see autism from a different angle. And if at all a child is there in your kindergarten who is showing some disabilities or showing some differences, not like normal child, don't think that there is something wrong with the child. Instead of that, start thinking that you have a rock star in your class. You have somebody who can keep you entertained the full day. Maybe somebody who can bring imaginations in you. Okay, so that way, when you are changing this perspective, autism will never be seen. So that's it. And see there, who are these legends? Now this is a question for you. You tell me who all are these people.
Yeah,
Tell me fast.
I hear this name, but
Who is the first person?
Albert Einstein.
Okay.
Albert Einstein.
Second one.
Second one.
You all are playing with Wi-Fi. You all are playing with mobile phones. The person behind wireless connectivity, that is Nikola Tesla. Okay. Next is who? Steve Jobs. Yeah. Next.
Newton.
Yeah. Then
Then
who is that? He's very rich.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Somebody told us. Who is the next one? Maybe you don't identify him, but I can give you a clue. The person who made your childhood colorful. Have you read Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Yes.
He is Lewis Carroll.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay, next, last one. The person behind the theory of evolution.
Charles Darwin.
Yeah. So, what are they doing here in my slide? We were discussing about autism. What are they doing in my slide?
They have also seen
Challenges
in their life.
Yeah. So, these are some of the legendary people who were diagnosed with autism. So, what you should do? All these people have one thing in common. They were able to concentrate only on one task at a time. So, if you have got a child who is concentrating only on one task, don't worry. Maybe he will become a Nikola Tesla. Unless and until you are giving wings to his imagination, he will be able to fly loud. Okay?
Yes.
So, thanks for listening to me. That's it.
Thank you.
Wow.
If you have any doubts, you can ask me.
Yes. Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. So now it's time for live interaction. Please, all of you can join.
Yeah.
Yes, anybody have any doubt? Just ask.
Ma'am, you asked, you told me you put something in the nose, it will affect the brain. The same effect, same stages, same situation is when we are putting the oil in the head also.
No, the things are different. Because when we are applying some oil on the brain, I mean on the scalp, what happens is we are pacifying the waves of the brain. You know that our brain have got alpha, beta, theta, and delta waves. Okay, when you are taking an EEG diagram, you will be able to identify the waves. Okay, so when we are doing the head massage, it is relaxing the activity of these waves. Why are we doing this? For an autistic child, as he is thinking about too many things at a time, maybe he is lacking some concentration. Okay, so the brain waves are very much active. So to pacify those waves, we are doing the head massage. But that is not the same with we are putting medicine in the nostril. When we are putting medicine in the nostril, we are stimulating the brain, but without producing the other waves. Got it? When we are doing something like this on our scalp, no, after some time you feel it is very hot, right? So when you are putting Nasya, this won't happen. When you are putting Nasya, it will be like pacifying.
Okay.
So that is the difference. And Nasya is an easier way to access the brain rather than going for oil massage. Anybody else?
The children who are having this autism, when we look at their face and talk, they will react, ma'am.
Not necessarily, ma'am. How we used to identify, sometimes when let's imagine that there is one child who's coming for admission. Okay. So most often the child will come with the parent. So we are calling out the name of the child. The child won't listen to you. Okay, he won't even turn also. Then the parent forcefully, the parent is bringing the child to you. So the child is sitting on your chair, but the child will be seeing like this. What is going on in the room? Then however hard you try, no, it is very difficult to establish the eye contact with the child. That is very important. If you talk for half an hour also, like now I am talking to you, at least one single moment you will stare at my face. But that is not going to happen in the case of an autistic child. Very difficult to gain the concentration. So that way we will have some doubt and also some pattern, like how the child is going to interact and how the child is responding to us. All these, no, it will make us understand that the child has gone something wrong. Then we will wait, because no, not all autistic children have got some academic issues. Unless and until they have some academic issues, we won't refer them to something else. If they have got some behavioral issues or some academic issues, it need to be addressed. So we used to tell to the parents that you have to take the child for the assessment, get the report, and come back to us. So that is the way how we are identifying. And I will tell you the best way to understand this. How many of you are watching Netflix? Just put a hands up or something. Let me see. Anybody is watching Netflix?
No.
Asha is not watching.
No.
Okay. So
time now.
why I was asking this, no? See, Chahanas is watching. There is one series in Netflix which is called as Good Doctor. Okay, this is not a promotional video and all, but still I'm telling you. This Good Doctor is a series which has got 4 seasons. I know that you all have no time to watch this series, but still I can suggest that at least watch one single episode. This Good Doctor is about a doctor who has got this Savant syndrome. I told no, the photographic memory skill. So that doctor has become a surgeon, and the role is played by a normal person who doesn't have autism. Okay. The actor there, Freddie Highmore, he is a normal person like every other person who doesn't have autism. But he is playing the role of a surgeon who has got autism. If you watch one single episode of that, or else just look for the trailer. Okay, you will be able to find the trailer. Just watch that. You will be able to understand many mannerisms of an autistic child. Because this doctor, no, it is very difficult for him to establish a relationship. It's very difficult for him to explain the things. He's a surgeon, right? So whenever he wanted to make a decision, no, he's not able to make that. He's not able to convey the things to others. So if you just watch the trailer of this one, you will be able to understand autism in a better way. That's why I was asking this. And this is only, it is based on some Korean drama, but this has gone to a very big hit. That's why it is in 4 seasons with around 18 episodes. And I have learned many things after watching this. I sat patiently watching all the 18 episodes of all the 4 seasons just to make a clear-cut understanding about how it is. Because movies have a long way in our brain, right? We remember the character, we remember the stories. So always, rather than listening to a lecture like this, if you watch that one, no, you will be able to understand in a better way. So I want everybody to watch at least the trailer of that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And by the end of watching all the season, no, like all the 4 seasons, add the subtitle and sit and watch. You will be able to understand many things and the way how the person is explaining the things. Okay. That will make you understand how exactly an autistic child is going to speak. So try to pay some attention towards that.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I ask one thing, ma'am?
Yes.
If we meet a autistic child, or if we have in relation also we have autistic child, what we can do with them? Like keeping a good communication, or like if I can tell you that my son is 8 years old. Okay, and the same age kid is near in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Is it okay? Is it not okay? Is it? I would like to have a friendship with that kid also. It will affect. It will any benefit for that kid? I just want to know.
Rather than you, your son will be helpful.
Yeah. Okay. That means he has to work for it, right?
It depends on how the way they are establishing a communication. You can't expect that one fine day your son is going to that boy and he is telling that I wanted to play. We can't expect that the boy is ready to play. Okay. But before that, your son should do some things that the other child is seeing that, yeah, I can trust him. He is not going to judge me. Slowly, he will open up. Like usually what happens is children, when they are seeing similar aged kids, within 5 or 10 minutes, they will end up in good company. But this won't happen at least for 1 month. It will take some time. It depends on how the way you are interacting. But I'm not telling that the child is not going to interact, because I do have autistic kids who are responding to me. So it means that if I can do it, your son can also do.
Okay, thank
because
you,
they
ma'am.
are of the same age group, no? So sometimes maybe when they are playing, he can share some of his things, and like when that child is playing alone, no, we don't want your son to go in and interfere with him. Okay, let him sit there, play with his own toys.
Okay.
Slowly we will see, but we have to wait patiently.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anybody has any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so thank you so much for listening to me. I know that it was a long conversation, but still,
It was
very interesting, ma'am. It was very
It's a
interesting
wonderful
topic.
conversation, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thanks a lot for your effort.
We get lots of information about you, ma'am.
Presentation was really wonderful and very much informative to all of us. Yes.
Yeah, I know that when you are sitting there, no, I can also expect that. Like I feel bored after sitting for like half an hour. So that's why I won't keep much text.
You just told about the nostrils.
Yeah.
I'm wondering that.
Ma'am, can I tell you something? Ma'am, can I tell you something?
Yes.
I think you have a special power to make the people sitting in with full interest. Okay.
Ma'am, that is because no, you don't know the beauty of being with the special needs kids. Because I have always been with, like, I have seen normal kids and I have seen the special needs kids. So what happens is, what is the difference? You know, every small thing matters. That is the difference. Because for that child, no, maybe the child is finding some happiness when I am drawing a particular emoji on the hand. The child is waiting patiently for me to come and put that. And you know, I have kept a separate pen for that, a glittering pen, because I have found that most of the autistic kids, no, they like glitter things. They want the things to be different. And with the same pen, I won't draw to anybody else because they feel bad. So in my pocket, every time there will be one normal pen, and then there will be one red pen, and there will be one glitter pen. I used to walk like this. Because every small thing, and I believe that the small things can make big impacts rather than trying for something very big. We will start with small things. No, we will start making them understand things. And when my child or my school student, somebody who is autistic, is telling one single word, I feel so happy that I will go for party. I'm like that because I know the effort behind that child to tell that word. And we used to tell to the parent of that autistic child that you are so gifted to have a child like this. Because we will understand that how many things we are like we are so amazed with, right? We used to think about
Yes.
small things. We used to think that I didn't get like that. I didn't have like long hair. I didn't have that. I didn't have this.
Yes,
They
yes.
won't complain. These
Yes.
autistic kids, they won't complain. They are happy with whatever they have. They are
Yes.
self-sufficient. You have many things
Yes.
to learn from them.
Yes.
So that is the beauty of being with a special need kid, and I feel privileged to be with them.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
So I
know
want
one.
every one
Yeah.
of you to take it as an inspiration, and you have to do wonders on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
One more
ma'am.
doubt, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I know a person with a person. No, she is a girl with 18 years, and or when we are mingling with her, she always keeping a smile. And how we can assess that she have severe problems with autism? She always she appearing with that beautiful smile. When we are calling her name, she will respond like the smile.
Okay, so whether the child was identified with autism?
Yeah, autism. She have problems.
Okay, what age she was diagnosed?
Before 80, after 8 years.
After 8 years. Any therapies are going on?
No more therapies because I think their family is so illiterate, so they are not aware of that therapy. She just joined for that disabled school for these students. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they joined.
So what you can
5.
do now? I will tell you a solution, but it's little bit difficult, but you have to give it a try.
She's my neighbor. Yeah.
Okay, then it is easy. No, you can create a Zoom ID anytime from 22nd onwards. Currently, I'm in India, so I'll be traveling back on 21st. So I will reach there like 22nd and all. From that time onwards, anytime you can create a Zoom ID and then send it to me. I will join. If it is like individual sessions, we can take many time. Like it is timeless. So let me have a talk with the child. You will see whether she is interacting, whether she is talking with you. Everything we will find.
No, she is not talking to any other.
I want her to come with her mom. Let mom also sit there.
Yeah, mom is no, she is not well conditioned. And one more thing, I want to say that in her childhood, we are the teachers for her. Yeah. And I written some alphabets on that slate, and I will show her. And that time, yeah, and that time she shows she shows not tolerating these things, and she just screaming in front of these letters. She's so scared of these letters.
Okay, I'm not going to teach her alphabets, don't worry. So we will see some other tactics, because now sometimes if the girl is very convenient in her home, I don't want her to come to your home. Let her sit at her home itself. Maybe we will start up with something else. Maybe she is not going to see me on the first day. She is going to see something else. Okay, we will try. Then afterwards, we will see what can be done. But what I believe is it is too late for me to interfere in this.
Yeah.
That is the thing. As I told, the early intervention is always very good. Now she might have already crossed the limit, but we will still try. No need to lose hope. We will see.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now I am inviting Jalila ma'am for this vote of thanks.
Yes. Good evening, all, and our respected chief guest, and our dearest faculty, Pramila ma'am, and my colleagues. First of all, I extend my most sincere thanks to my Almighty God for making today's event a great success. And I extend a very hearty vote of thanks for the chief guest, Dr. Rajida Arun ma'am. We are so gratitude to your words, ma'am. And from her busy schedule to grace this occasion, a very successful event. So I am again thanking you, ma'am. And I thank all the speakers and listeners and sharing with us your opinions. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming over.
Thank
So
you.
much.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming and spending your valuable
you.
time with us. And we got a lot of information from you. And to
Yes.
give one special thanks to our Asha,
Yes,
Smita,
ma'am.
because
Yeah. I have to tell. I was about to tell that.
Yes.
Asha is always like she will be asking me something which she find that I will be capable to do, right? So I have to do it 100% justification to that.
Yes,
So
you
that's
did
what
it.
is reflecting
That
in my
you did it.
session.
Your class says it, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hope I can leave, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you so
you.
much,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, in the
and
name of Ncdc.
Jalila ma'am, you collect my number from Asha.
Okay.
And Shahana's ma'am, we need to talk once I'm back in UAE. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you so much. Bye.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yes, come up with a nice song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super, 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 awesome, 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 awesome. Congrats, 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 super, 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 awesome, 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 awesome. Congrats, super, super, awesome, 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 awesome.
Wow,
Super,
super, super.
It was a wonderful session.
Yes.
So, Ashwini ma'am, I think you had got many information from this.
Yes, ma'am. Very informative class, ma'am. I got so much information about this.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. So we are handing over to our Clever Cats team.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Jaxi ma'am. Where is Alpucha?
Yes. Tindu,
Yeah.
how was the class, Tindu? You got
Yeah.
lots of
It's
information,
very
right?
interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Sure.
Tell me about Expo. It's really worth it, right?
Yes. Definitely.
Yes. One more thing I want to ask. How was my fish grill?
Yeah. It was yummy. Very
I
tasty.
can't see even a single piece of it to finish all, right? You forgot about me.
Yes.
Why? It's okay. I'm so happy.
Okay.
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 So we can call Kilimanjaro